Lights, camera, action.
In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film.
Cut.
That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It, We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Good evening. Whenever you're listening, I thank you for doing so. I'm Kevin Mumphrey once again, and this is Fuck It, We'll Fix It in Post. I'm here with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And Carson Hype Ferguson.
No, yeah. What you do? Yeah. Well, do it. Do it.
What?
Do it.
Do what?
Do it.
Do what?
Do your little signature trade thing.
Huh?
Okay, this is okay, we starting off new. Okay.
You may not have heard from us in a while.
Just a little bit.
We had to take some time off. Well, to get you may or may not have noticed, we have a pretty new studio.
Shout out to Trent and spread the positive.
STP, baby.
That sounds a lot better.
That's
Also,
what it's called.
well, it just sounds better shorter.
Okay.
STP just has a sharpness.
Whichever.
But we've also been working on a few things as well. I believe, Victoria, you've worked on at least 3 projects since.
Maybe. I lost count.
Man, that's a great problem to have.
It's really not. Only because it's a lot of work. So just think about one project.
Yeah, and that's a lot. But hey,
Thought
I'd
about
rather
it.
be working on that than working at a warehouse. So I think that's a beautiful project. But talk about the projects you've been working on.
We can talk about the one that we worked on before I let go that you wrote.
Yes, I wrote that sometime last year, I think before we went on hiatus. And we shot it
July.
July 1000.
Last July we shot it. So that was quite interesting. We're not going to go into all the bad details, you know what I'm saying? But we got it done, though. You know what I'm saying? We got it done. So,
But we did have a first-time actress.
Yes, we did.
That could be a nerve-wracking
Shout
situation.
out to Amber.
Definitely
What
shout out
else?
to thank you. Are definitely
Thank
a
you.
blessing.
Thank you so
We
much
literally-
for stepping
we
in.
gave her, a day?
Probably like a day and a half to get that together.
Yeah, I was like, how we're going to have to break down this script. Like, we got to shoot maybe 3 sentences at a time.
But that's
Or-
I think that's the beauty of filmmaking. Just filmmaking. Now, if it was stage or something else, you know.
Oh, Lord, this was staged? Oh, my God, we'd have a heart attack. Oh.
That probably wouldn't have made it through.
No. We'd have to, oh, Lord, we'd have to have completely redone that.
Oh my goodness! And shout out to Keith, who came through and was very. He was such a team player, man, and I appreciate
he came all the way
him.
from Arkansas, I believe.
Yes, he did, all the way from Arkansas, and he worked through everything, and he was so patient. So that was actually pretty cool.
I also want to, which I didn't, when starting this, I didn't really think I would use my baby sister as a part of this.
There you go.
But Kimbrell, thank you. Which actually in one of the roles, I kind of like when I'm writing for people, I kind of like have some people's voices in my head,
Right.
just to make it easier to write dialogue.
Yeah.
So literally for the role that she ended up playing, I was using her voice
Right.
as kind of a guide to writing.
But you see how it
dialogue.
worked out though,
Ain't it crazy how that worked out?
because at first you weren't gonna use her,
No.
and then you ended up using her, so it worked out.
Hey, you know what I call that?
What?
Won't he do it?
Oh no! Won't he do it? Segment for today. I didn't know where you was going with that, but that was pretty good. Yeah. So,
I'll take it.
and also one of your projects is doing quite well right now.
It is. Shout out to everybody who was a part of Marked. In 1 month, we got over 1,000 views, which was actually pretty cool. We've
I
been
would hit
in.
an applause
Well, we
sound
don't have
effect,
that
but-
right. Listen. Let's start
Honestly,
slow,
we don't
Okay,
know what that would have
right?
hit.
And you probably would have hit a womp womp womp, and then I would have been a little pissed. Okay,
Man. That wow.
I would have been a little pissed that
So-
you hit that on me.
So We'll probably have that next month.
But no, shout out to Dennis. Shout out to Clarence, Rob. I'm gonna name Divine, Lawrence, Cadero. Who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody.
You just nice amount of cast.
Yes.
And how many people were
Divine.
shooting?
How many people were shooting?
Yeah.
Clarence and myself.
Both of y'all were shooting well, I want to get all into it, but it was a shooting scene in there. So that's quite interesting to shoot.
It was our first shooting, like using like fake props and fake guns, or like guns, period, point blank. So it was and then that was our first night scene film. So we had to figure out how we were gonna light it, how we were gonna shoot it, all that other good stuff. And it was actually it was cool. So, we've been in Switzerland film festivals, Switzerland.
Okay.
Spain. Right?
International. That's what
right. That's the way to go now. International. You know what I'm saying?
And they say black folks can't film overseas. What?
So we'll see what happens. I'm forgetting somebody's name. Pull the thing up. Put a poster. Put a poster up. I know you can put a poster up.
Pull the thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull. Hey, that thing. Pull it up.
I did not like the way you said it.
Whose name am I missing?
No Diddy.
Oh my God. We're not doing that today.
There's a lot that we missed.
Are you sure about that?
We're not doing that today. Talking about some take that.
To the max.
You brought that up. I wasn't gonna take it there. But...
Is it that hard to pull it up?
Yeah, here we go.
Who did I say? Turn around.
I think you said it.
Lawrence, Cortez, Rob, Cadero, Divine, Dennis, Clarence. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I said all their names.
Okay, looks like we got it all out the way.
But yeah, that was cool. Every single actor and actress did their thing on that. So saying, hey, a lot of people put it on directors, but you also have to put it on the actors, because the actors is what brings it out. I don't have to do a lot of directing. When I direct, I just let
you can be more of a cinematographer.
Yeah. But with that cast, I was really only looking at the picture, the cinematography. Clarence took care of that, but I was looking at how it was going to look. I didn't have to focus on the actors because they already knew what they were doing. First time lead, Lawrence did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Cadero, that was his first time acting, so he did his thing. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Part 2 is coming. Y'all heard that first. Part 2 is on its way. Yeah, it's gonna be, and part 2 is gonna be pretty bad. When I say bad,
so the script's already.
Oh yeah, we started shooting.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
a lot more shoot. Now I just think so. I think in your these last 3 projects, you've had a new actor on each one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking
as a lead, yeah.
As a lead.
Yes.
So is that like something you're starting to like, working with new actors?
I do, only because they're just now coming into their acting. So they're acting, but they don't know exactly how they're gonna go about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So the fact that they're new at it, you know what I'm saying, I can kind of help them and guide them, and that actually works better for myself, as for me to get better as a director, to try to express myself, try to help them within their craft type deal.
So it aids you as a director.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because really with a professional actor or actress, I don't have to do a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I just let them act. I guide them a little bit, but it's nothing like seeing somebody new and helping them with their craft.
I can only imagine too, like because I've talked to plenty of actors, like being on set and all that stuff, to where like some directors don't know how to get across like what they're trying to get,
right?
And sometimes like the direction comes like they're trying to coach for a desired result versus then to go through the process.
Yeah.
So how do you not do that?
Y'all asking me a lot of questions, ain't it?
Yeah. Whole lot of questions.
Absolutely.
This episode ain't supposed to be about me though.
Some of it is.
Oh my gosh.
Surprise!
I was just about to say that.
No, and that's the same thing. Like sometimes I have a difficulty saying what's in my brain to come out. So I have the rehearsals help me. Cause first I let the actors do their thing. They read the script, they know the script. We go over rehearsal, I look at it, and then I go back and I correct it if I need to. Or if something needs to be said differently, I go back and I say, hey, say this way, or walk this way. I don't know if you noticed the last film. Shout out to the latest film we did, Pride and Joy. Shout out to T who wrote that.
Candace, the second
Candace,
project we've worked on with her.
Second one, Candace. Shout out to our
Shawnee.
main lead, Rambo. That was his first film. Shawnee, that was her first film. So, I forgot the question.
Desired result versus the process to get there. Like how do you not try to like be like, oh, I want, right here at the end of the rainbow.
But I let the art do its thing. I'm not that kind of director. So you look at the script, you read the script, you know how the script is supposed to go. As long as you have the beginning, and as long as you have the end, things in the middle might not work the best, but you figure it out. That's just how I do it. So I'm not quite sure. I'm just a laid back director. I don't really, you know what I'm saying?
So you take the good, you take the bad, you mix them both, and there you have the facts of life.
Yeah.
Bars.
I think I stole that from a rapper.
Probably sounds like you did.
Yeah, because it sounded way too good.
Hey, look. Look, I can author some good bars.
I believe you. That sounds like some ghostwriting right there.
Anyway, so I was thinking like so stuff that we have missed since we've been out. The main thing I could think of is the whole Barbie and Oppenheimer movies. So like the two.
Did you say it right?
I don't.
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer.
Was it what?
It was like I said Oppenheimer.
Yeah, but I'm saying like mixing the two together.
I wouldn't
mixing them together.
Yeah, because it was like a whole they both came out I believe the same weekend.
Yeah, because it was the same weekend, so they were like, oh, the big.
I remember
box
that,
office.
but you know what? Barbie won in the box office, but the other, how you say it?
Oppenheimer
won at the Oscars.
Well, I don't. Ken got his.
Did he?
Yeah, he got an award
For what?
He got an award for something.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he got an award.
What?
Margot Robbie didn't get an award, but he got an award.
Did. No, I think
nominated.
You're right.
He got nominated.
Yeah. No, I think he got an award.
He didn't win it.
You sure?
The dude from
Ryan Gosling.
Right.
Yeah, I think he won an award.
No, what's Iron Man's name?
Robert Downey Jr.
He won.
Won what? There's a lot of categories.
He won that. He won that category that he was in.
What category though?
Supporting actor.
I believe she's right. I'm looking that up. Just
wait. Hold on. Say it again.
What?
What'd you just say?
What did I just say?
He also believes he's children in the future.
I said I believe she's right. Whatever you said, I probably agree with that. I'm still looking for it, but
I mean, I don't know.
Best documentary.
I watched the Oscars. I'm telling you.
Maybe it wasn't televised.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know why they.
Okay, I got you.
They showed me the wrong ones because Brendan Fraser won. Did he win last year?
Yeah, last year.
For what film?
It was like not Parasite?
Yeah.
That was last year. So I may need to make this a little more.
Who won actor then this year?
Good Lord. I'm looking best.
Well, I mean, because you got best male actor, best male supporting actor, right?
Right. Robert Downey Jr. won best supporting.
I believe.
Was it supporting or male? Who won male?
Best supporting.
Yeah, but
male.
Who won best male actor?
Oppenheimer, dude from Peaky Blinders. He won Best Male.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He definitely did. I can't say his name. I'm not even. I love him in Peaky Blinders, but yeah, he definitely won. Did Jamie Lee Curtis win last year?
Yes. So last year, yes.
This is last year. I'm trying to see why is Black Panther on this, but
because it was not. She was. They were nominated last year.
That was last year. Okay, I don't know why I felt like it was the year before. We missed
it. It was so. I don't think it was the year before, but the year before that.
Supporting actress Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's last year's.
Yeah, cinematography, All Quiet in the Western Front.
Yeah,
that was last year, wasn't it?
You on the wrong stuff.
That's been like a year ago because that's been on Netflix for a minute.
Yeah,
I'm like, this
did you type in?
I still
2024.
I still haven't watched that.
24.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Best Picture,
leap year.
Director.
Got him. Leap year got him. Actually, it's not even leap year.
Murphy.
I can't even give him that.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. won supporting actor.
Okay.
I'm like, I know Barbie won for something.
Did it win for
It won for like song, didn't it?
Yes. It did.
I think it was.
It was a song.
Because I want to say,
Irish.
yeah,
Yes.
like she was like all on the TV or whatever, and didn't she perform?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Ken definitely.
Ryan Gosling performed.
Oh, you know what? But he was in that song too, wasn't he?
What song?
That
Billy Irish? No.
Like he sang.
Best director. Best original. Where did Barbie?
Huh.
Well, no. I think it was just Ken. Yep. Best original song. That's what won. Billie Eilish. What was I made for?
What was I made for?
Yeah, I didn't see I also didn't see both. I wanted to see Oppenheimer, but
you saw it though, right?
I've seen pieces of Oppenheimer. I didn't see.
Oh, I got you.
Because I love the cinematography of it. It just looks very visually fascinating.
Yeah,
but it's also 3 hours.
But mostly when you watch films like that are that long, if it's a good film, it doesn't feel like that long. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool with that when something blows up. And I get it. That's basically when Oppenheimer is about. But like Fast and Furious, I know I'm a general consumer when it comes to like action. I can watch 3 hours of action or 3 hours of a documentary.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if Oppenheimer was a 3-hour documentary, I'd probably be more likely to watch it.
What's the difference though?
I don't know. And that's a great question.
What is I would
because
rather
I'm looking
have
at the actual person. I don't know why, but
so in my opinion, if it's like a documentary, like I have to be like in tune with what the subject is. If I'm not, I'm gonna turn it off. But if it's a film, I'll watch it. I'm intrigued with it because it's a film, and then I'll go back and watch the documentary.
See, this thing with the documentaries, if I have like a slight interest,
yeah,
I can watch the documentary. Like I'm completely the other way around.
Yeah,
like I'll watch the documentary, and if I'm interested in it, then I can watch the film. Or sometimes I can watch the documentary, get everything I want from it, and really don't need to watch the film.
Huh?
But
that's interesting.
I guess I'm at this point in my life, man. I'm really into documentaries.
Yeah,
like that's kind of how I find out about things that's going on in the world or things that has happened.
I'm more a summer documentary person.
Summer.
Yeah, like I watch it in the summer. Watch documentaries in the summer.
What?
I watch a bunch.
So what do you watch in the wintertime? What do you watch in the fall time, springtime?
I might pick up an old show or something like that.
An old show like what
yeah, like say like I've seen Breaking Bad, for example, right? Because there's a bunch of like good TV that I haven't watched that have made it to those streaming platforms, and now I'm like, you know what? Hey, maybe I'll find, and I gotta binge watch it. So I gotta figure out. Okay, all right.
So you pick a day or a weekend and just
what's short enough to where I can get through in the next like 3 months relatively quickly. Because I that's just in my personality. Like once I start something, I have to finish it.
Oh my goodness! I mean, I understand it.
So let me ask you this. Now, can you still watch I use for example, like, they have next X-Men 90s, I think it's 1997.
97.
So it's kind of like there's, I think it's like maybe 8 or 9 episodes to it, but it's still going bi-weekly. Can you watch the weekly, or you just wait until it's all
No,
over again?
I can. Like, for example, like Amazon Prime has that one show Invincible. Like that, that's a weekly deal, and they had a long hiatus. Was it Steven Yeun is the main character? From The Walking Dead, the Asian dude.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the main voice actor for that.
Huh?
And I can watch the weekly stuff.
What was that film on Netflix that he was in? I mean, series. I love that series.
A film he was in?
No, series.
A series he was in.
It just came out like a year and a half ago.
I don't know any like any films he's been in as of late.
It was a series. Look it up. Kevin's handy dandy phone.
Handy dandy. What's that name again?
Steven Yeun.
No, it's not Young.
What? Why you in? Young.
Okay. I think I've seen this guy. Let me look at his IMDb.
What was the name of that show?
I don't remember, like, because I haven't really been on Netflix like super hard.
Oh, you said Netflix. Like, I would say Big Bang Theory.
What is it?
Nah.
He wasn't in that, was he?
That it would have popped up as, but
he wasn't in that show. A movie. He wasn't in that show.
I don't know, like what is it?
It's not called Revenge. What is it called?
I actually watched. I haven't watched Netflix in a while, and I actually watched a movie on it last night or the night before. I can't remember. I was drinking a little bit.
Okay. Was it Nope?
No. Are we talking about the same person?
Is this who we talking about?
Yes. Type in Netflix. Type in his category. No, type in his category.
Yeah, just all his films.
Series. Type in series, or type in hit the. This is gonna irritate me.
Just take his phone. Just take his phone and you do.
I don't even
research.
know how to work this phone.
Just do the research.
How you go back?
Back?
Yeah.
Swipe.
These iPhones, I can't do it.
Literally can't. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
You really are an Android user.
You can do it. You can do it.
You typed in films. Go back.
You can do it.
Just type in space Netflix.
This is great for TV.
Because they were nominated. Beef.
Yeah, I never saw that.
It's a very good series on Netflix. I'm trying to tell you, it's so good. Yeah.
Is that that's not the one with the ninjas, is it?
Ninjas.
Because they got like 3 of them with ninjas on it. Like,
no,
they got a family of ninjas.
I'm trying to tell you, Beef is something that is a good show.
Beef.
Yeah.
It's what's for dinner.
Great.
Oh.
What's the next topic?
Now, okay. Now, I think before we left, there was still the actors was on strike.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
There's been quite a few strikes since we started this podcast. So the strikes were over. I know someone jokingly was like, "Are y'all on strike too?" No, we're not on strike.
No, we're not on strike. So, you should have said yes, though.
What?
You should have said yes.
I should.
Just to see what their response was going to be.
Like, yo, man, AI ain't going to get us.
You can't control me.
You have to have computerized Kevin up here. No, absolutely not. We're striking. No. But we've had 2 strikes ended. Obviously, the effects on Hollywood we'll probably see that within, at least from, it's a lot of stuff that Hollywood's dealing with, but the effects of it is probably you'll see the next few years. Some Marvel films have been halted back. Actually, how many Marvel films have even been out this year?
Well, I mean, they were having issues before then. Because, like, people were saying fatigue, but it's like, once you finish that whole Avengers arc, then, like, what other good guys do you actually care about? You know what I'm saying?
That, and honestly, I think it's more Marvel fatigue, because I was hearing there's superhero fatigue.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I don't necessarily believe that. because like
everybody loves a superhero though.
If you invest, I mean, because like case in point, Stephen Young being Invincible, that's a superhero thing. It's cartoonish or cartoon or animated. There's some more Dragon Ball Z stuff like on the way. Rest in peace to Toriyama. Yeah, like the creator.
Yeah,
he just passed. There's a bunch of stuff like in the wings. I don't think it's a superhero. So
you think
it's
mainly Marvel?
I think it is. Like, and I think it's dealing with movie products in general. Because we've ever since the pandemic, we've had like a new thing about the box office anyway. So it's something to where people have to get used to going back to the movie theaters. It's a habit that we kind of got rid of for like a year and a half.
I don't think. So let me ask you this, because I was going to ask this on a later time, but let me ask you this. So do you think people will go back to the theaters? Because that's still an issue. Like last year, I mean, it took a Mattel doll and Oppenheimer to get people to the theaters last year.
I think they have to care about what's in the theaters for them to go.
It has to be a film that people are going to go to the movie theater and watch.
Look at Top Gun. They did all kinds of numbers. In fact, it got out of theaters and actually like did a limited run back in theaters again.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Even like, was it on an anniversary? I want to say last year when they were like, hunting for stuff.
Yeah.
Purple Rain, wasn't that back in there? Like, that was around Prince's birthday.
Now, would you put that under nostalgia? Because I mean, they've been banking on nostalgia for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta be careful with that nostalgia bait. Because like even just naming something in name only is something they've been doing with a bunch of products for a number of years.
As a recent example of that would probably be the Good Times.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying.
So we were actually talking about that in the car.
You saw that.
Yeah.
So, no. I saw the trailer and the preview. That's it.
No.
That's all I saw
was Good Times, Seth MacFarlane. And I was like, oh no, this all sound good.
But seeing the fact that it is Seth MacFarlane, you already knew what type of show it was going to be. You already knew.
But would it had Good Times on it?
But I'm telling you, any show with you already knew what type of show it was going to be like.
Wait, here's what I don't understand though. Okay, so you remember that show that Seth MacFarlane did, where it was like the Star Trek spinoff, but it wasn't the Star Wars. It wasn't. Yeah,
he was in it though, right?
Was it Orville or something started with an O?
Yes.
Why don't you do something like that where you basically like loosely base it on this universe that existed? That way you don't mess with that stuff. Because I mean, Good Times is pretty heavy.
Which, I mean, he wasn't the only executive producer.
Yeah, I blame him too.
I blame Steph too. He shot and missed.
I blame them all too. I blame them all
that
too.
That 3-pointer didn't go.
But my thing is, when you see his name titled to something, you already know what type of show it's going to be about.
Now, if it was, and I can't, like, why couldn't he just do something in it? Because he could get it. He has his own audience from his name alone. You can market a show with his name. Yes. You don't need a show like Good Times.
You don't need to actually like. Because his name is enough to carry the show by itself.
Yeah. You can say ratchet stuff.
Yeah. So my
Seth
thing
MacFarlane.
is, was it more him or was it more Steph Curry?
He honestly, he probably was like brought along later on into it.
I believe more
because he's just an executive producer on it.
Yeah, and that I mean, you can just be the person.
And so when you think about that, you think about executive producers are the people who fund it, right?
Yeah.
So who is the creator of the show? Period. Point. Who was the creator?
I can't remember the original creator.
No, I'm not talking about Good Times. I'm talking about the show now.
No, but I'm saying like one of the original executive producers on the original show is one of the executive producers on this show. They probably
I don't think the creator's involved in that.
Nah. Like, because the cast members actually came out, several of the cast members came out talking disparagingly about this.
Right, because at first they were going to be a part of the cartoon version.
Yeah, and then some of them read the script.
They
were
like, nah, read that script and said,
nah, homie.
Nah, I'm good. No, absolutely not. We're out of here.
No. I mean, look. Like, there's one other thing that I've seen because it's got so much fanfare. The dude is singing Good Times, the song, to a cockroach in the shower. That don't sound like Good Times to me.
No,
But Good Times wasn't Good Times.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
but
but
they
that
wasn't
damn
singing
sure don't-
melodies to cockroaches.
That damn sure don't sound like no Good Times. That don't sound like Good Times right now.
They're struggling, and then they're singing a ballad to a cockroach. Like I can't.
All I'm gonna say is, like I said before, you should have known what that show was gonna be about.
Now, and I've heard, because I've heard a few people who liked it, and people who like it, they are Seth MacFarlane fans.
Right. Okay. The people who like it, they our color. Are they our color?
You really think I'm asking a white person about this show?
I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
Absolutely not.
I'm just asking a question. So what was the reason for liking it?
Now, again, they're Seth MacFarlane fans, so his style of comedy works for them.
Okay.
And some of them are younger, so they never watched
The Good Times.
Original Good Times. But like one, but again, that's a Seth MacFarlane fan.
You
So,
mean, are they in their 20s? Or 30s?
One person was in their 30s. There were other people I talked to were in their
See,
20s.
that's unfair. You gotta get the people in their 30s
So,
to ask them. The people who have watched it.
Ask some boomers.
yeah.
Ask some
They're
boomers.
not gonna watch that. They're not gonna watch that.
No. I don't care about them necessarily watching it like for entertainment purposes. Like for their entertainment, I want to watch them watching it for my entertainment purposes. I want to be like,
But they didn't even watch all his other shows. Family Guy.
Oh no, see, but
American Dad.
That doesn't matter though. I want to see them.
You just want to see them be horrified.
Getting mad. At
You
want
want to see the reaction
Yes,
of
yes.
them seeing a guy sing to a cockroach. Like
There's whole YouTube careers made off of reactions.
you could pay off your student loans putting that on YouTube. Probably pay off a few people's student loans off that.
I'm not touching it. Okay. I got my own views about this show. We ain't gonna talk about that, but I'm not touching it.
Well,
You gonna get me blacklisted? Talking about putting my name on? We ain't coming out with no show like that.
Well, technically, if you're black and your name goes on a list,
In this episode,
All right. So on that note, we're going to end things, ladies and gentlemen. We are back.
we are back. We are back. We're black and we're back. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. So and
No,
then you
put the camera on me. There you go. We back. Okay.
should have like a slow zoom.
Nah, ain't nobody working these cameras.
BRB.
You know what I'm saying?
Just giving away the movie magic.
Nah,
Okay.
no, we got AI working the
No,
cameras.
that's just today. Like our help couldn't show up today, so like that's just today.
You right.
Yeah. But-
He said the right thing. I like how you be saving stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I say anything.
Then
So does he.
I be ruining stuff too. So like, hey, as much as you give me praise,
he can put it together and he can break
You know,
the hell out of
technically,
it.
this is our season 3. Technically.
3? I
Yeah.
think it'll be like, good. How many episodes are we having a season?
I don't know, but we 80 something episodes in, so this is season 3.
now that's
Well, we
good
got-
times. Now that's good times.
Like, man, usually a season for a show is like, what, 8, 9 episodes?
Oh, for real? We on 15 now.
We're Grey's Anatomy. What are you talking about?
Who was in there? What? They just got approved for 21.
Yo, you seen the memes about that?
Nah.
And it's got like a face of Meredith Grey said, like, looks like they just told her.
that means she gonna get some more money an episode.
She tired, just like the rest of us is tired.
She look a little tired.
She everything happens to her but death. Like, everything.
But then she leave and then see. I knew that was a play. I knew she really didn't
when
lead the
she,
show.
Was it like back when she was supposed to be in a coma?
No, remember when they had that episode and then she put on her social media, I enjoyed the show, being part of the show for so long, blah blah blah. But now she's back.
He said,
I told you, the show was named Grey's Anatomy.
Grey
the woman,
she gotta die. Like how
no,
many
she
plane
doesn't.
crashes
No,
has
she
been
does
in?
not. The show is named after her. What are you talking about?
She got kids.
Oh my
Let one of
gosh.
them be doctors.
Yeah, but check this out though. Like after a certain point in time, whatever, the name and legacy lives on. Name the hospital Grays. And then
It's called Gray Sloan. The
then-
hospital is named Gray
and then-
Sloan Memorial.
All I know is everybody dies on that show but her. She's been in 4. Like if I went on an airplane and saw the actress get on the airplane, I'm getting off the airplane. She's been in 4 airplanes, at least 4, and she's perfectly fine. There, everybody else dies. She's reflective and back to work the next week. But everybody else, limbs is off. Her husband just got hit by a car for no reason. Like it's a bunch of death on this show, and it never touches her. It never. That's why I got sick of watching. Cause I'm like, she's a
that
vampire.
That is crazy. All them people who have been on that show and who's, like you said, lost a leg, been in several car accidents. He gets in one car accident and it's just over with.
And he's just thinking about, which the show was well done. But I'm like, one thought should have been, really? And my wife is perfectly fine. Like she's just living her life like nothing. But really? This is what happens to me?
Listen.
I'm sorry. That's a whole nother tangent I can go on.
I mean, we'll do an episode. We'll do one episode in the future of just that show. Or shows that have lasted that long. Has any other show lasted that long?
Simpsons.
Okay.
They're like, I mean,
Simpsons was longer.
But I'm talking about
like 30 years.
I'm talking about
longer.
Not animated. Like any just show, period. And I ain't talking about soap operas.
Oh, I mean, that'd be like the main one. I mean, it's hard.
Has any other show or drama show or Law and Order? How long is Law and Order?
It depends on which version.
I mean, yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that's, man, it's so many.
But that show might have lasted longer than them.
Like Special Victims Unit is like what 15 to 18, something like that. Maybe even longer. Are they still recording episodes right now? I think.
Well, isn't this supposed to be the last season?
I don't know. I was like, man, I catch it in the hotel room now.
Oh my!
Like I'll be like, oh, they got a marathon on. I click on that, go take a shower, come back. Oh, I remember this episode. Oh, I ain't never seen this episode. Like that be the type of stuff like you just put on the TV
and you put it like I don't even remember this season.
Be like, oh wait, hold up, I remember this episode. It's the one where they ingested alcohol through the other side. I was like, oh, that's terrible. Called Tour de Franzia.
All right,
so,
anyway,
we're gonna get out of here. So you'll be seeing us because we'll be on. We're on camera now. We'll be doing video, so you'll be seeing quite a bit of us.
YouTube,
on Spotify,
everything. Look us up on everything. Instagram. F it. I ain't gonna say the real word. F it. We'll fix it in post. Kevin, move your head out the way.
Move my. Oh, now you want me to move my head? Okay, right there.
Yeah,
there.
Right there. Yeah.
Well, thank you all once again. I'm Kevin Mumphrey with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And Karsten Hyde Farguson.
Sure.
And
there it is.
There we go. You want to end it with that? Okay. And that is a wrap.